You look bored. You look bored. I appreciate your help on this. I appreciate your help on this. Shall we just turn off the whites? Shall we just turn off the whites? All I do is cause pain. All I do is cause pain. The football field will be surrounded by a wall. The football field will be surrounded by a wall. Real and skateboard dinosaurs in advertising have a lot in common. Real and skateboard dinosaurs in advertising have a lot in common. Of course, your father is right about this. Of course, your father is right about this. Can you be more specific? Can you be more specific? My dad is sleeping. My dad is sleeping. Do you want some help? Do you want some help? How long are you staying? How long are you staying? Don't give up on love. Don't give up on love. Am I not a student? Am I not a student? Why didn't you raise your hand? Why didn't you raise your hand? I don't want to be a doctor. I don't want to be a doctor. I can't do this again. I can't do this again. Is there empty milk? Is there empty milk? Keep calm and study. Keep calm and study. Who took your hat? Who took your hat? I haven't been to my homeland for the last 20 years. I haven't been to my homeland for the last 20 years. He wants to be a designer. He wants to be a designer. Where will you go on holiday? Where will you go on holiday? I will assist the design team in the selection of images. I will assist the design team in the selection of images. 12.00 teraliters is equivalent to 6 euros. 12.00 teraliters is equivalent to 6 euros. Tom is smarter than you. Tom is smarter than you. As far as I know, class starts at 9 o'clock. As far as I know, class starts at 9 o'clock. How much is it per night? How much is it per night? Do you know a foreign language? Do you know a foreign language? What kind of dress are you looking for? What kind of dress are you looking for? We could work. We could work. Your English is good. Your English is good. Here, what would you like? Here, what would you like? Please use these drugs. Please use these drugs. What would you like? What would you like? Can you fill the bucket with water? Can you fill the bucket with water? I have to remove this. I have to remove this. I'm crying now because my finger hurts. I'm crying now because my finger hurts. Eats apples while walking. Eats apples while walking. Do we go to school after breakfast? Do we go to school after breakfast? Should it be black? Should it be black? I want to talk about these documents. I want to talk about these documents. Did you watch the morning news? Did you watch the morning news? It's worked enough. It's worked enough. I bought it at the weekend market. I bought it at the weekend market. How many balconies does your parents' house have? How many balconies does your parents' house have? How are you? How are you? We have room in the garden, sir. We have room in the garden, sir. Can you check the tires? Can you check the tires? This is not rocket science. This is not rocket science. It was not sunny yesterday. It was not sunny yesterday. Mine. Mine. He barely found a place to stand. He barely found a place to stand. After coating myself with vegetable oil, I found my success rate skyrocketed. After coating myself with vegetable oil, I found my success rate skyrocketed. I went to school yesterday. I went to school yesterday. Is it enough for a husband to give flowers to a friend's wife on her birthday? Is it enough for a husband to give flowers to a friend's wife on her birthday? Let me see you. Let me see you. Please make sure you arrive on time. Please make sure you arrive on time. We painted the living room yellow. We painted the living room yellow. I told you something. I told you something. Volleyball player's arm is cracked. Volleyball player's arm is cracked. Can I place my order? Can I place my order? People who insist on picking their teeth with their elbows are so annoying. People who insist on picking their teeth with their elbows are so annoying. There is a new Italian restaurant. There is a new Italian restaurant. She suddenly started crying. She suddenly started crying. With a single flip of a coin, his life changed forever. With a single flip of a coin, his life changed forever. As a result, John wanted to come to the party. As a result, John wanted to come to the party. Each of the interior angles of a square is 90 degrees. Each of the interior angles of a square is 90 degrees. You need to cut back on cola use. You need to cut back on cola use. You're good at English if you know the difference between a chicken-eating man and a man-eating chicken. You're good at English if you know the difference between a chicken-eating man and a man-eating chicken. There are a lot of people in the car. There are a lot of people in the car. I can love life again. I can love life again. I borrowed some money from Tony. I borrowed some money from Tony. We left home late. We left home late. Do you have a ballpoint pen? Do you have a ballpoint pen? I want to help you. I want to help you. Take this seat. Take this seat. Can you try jumping? Can you try jumping? Maybe I'm happier than you. Maybe I'm happier than you. How much per day? How much per day? How much bread is on the table? How much bread is on the table? Be careful. Be careful. I want insecticide. I want insecticide. What time do you close the shop in the evening? What time do you close the shop in the evening? One must try. One must try. You need to study a lot. You need to study a lot. We went to a very large field. We went to a very large field. Shall we change your hair color? Shall we change your hair color? The baby next door is crying. The baby next door is crying. You seem happy. You seem happy. We haven't sold any cars yet. We haven't sold any cars yet. Salt, please. Salt, please. I don't want to be a computer engineer. I don't want to be a computer engineer. When is the final exam? When is the final exam? We really appreciate that. We really appreciate that. I don't have to go to school. I don't have to go to school. What are the children doing in the classroom right now? What are the children doing in the classroom right now? He didn't have any girlfriends in my previous class. He didn't have any girlfriends in my previous class. After breakfast, he went to work. After breakfast, he went to work. Good night, my love. Good night, my love. I would love to jump out of a plane with a parachute. I would love to jump out of a plane with a parachute. Which brand of perfume are you looking for? Which brand of perfume are you looking for? Unbearable. Unbearable. We will reach the city center in 20 minutes. We will reach the city center in 20 minutes. It was completely impossible for him. It was completely impossible for him. Which flowers are the freshest? Which flowers are the freshest? We are waiting for you again, sir. We are waiting for you again, sir. Have you played tennis before? Have you played tennis before? America is a very beautiful country. America is a very beautiful country. What can be done to prevent bathroom accidents? What can be done to prevent bathroom accidents? I've heard so many good things about you. I've heard so many good things about you. Tomatoes make great weapons when there are no water balloons. Tomatoes make great weapons when there are no water balloons. I want a non-smoking place. I want a non-smoking place. The team accepted the match offer. The team accepted the match offer. As far as I know, he doesn't want to work there anymore. As far as I know, he doesn't want to work there anymore. Simple. Simple. I didn't eat much cake. I didn't eat much cake. I wanted to see your love for me. I wanted to see your love for me. I also love pizza. I also love pizza. What is the problem? What is the problem? It had completely increased the noise of the children playing. It had completely increased the noise of the children playing. What does it mean? What does it mean? All I do is cause pain. All I do is cause pain. Why do you let it hang around like that? Why do you let it hang around like that? Will you pay by credit card or cash? Will you pay by credit card or cash? I liked it. I liked it. In volleyball, 6 players on each team play against each other. In volleyball, 6 players on each team play against each other. But the problem was solved with Tom's support. But the problem was solved with Tom's support. The 5-year-old boy had a lot of fun at the museum. The 5-year-old boy had a lot of fun at the museum. You are very handsome today. You are very handsome today. When is the final exam? When is the final exam? Can I drink tea? Can I drink tea? I don't know why, but I hate it. I don't know why, but I hate it. Thank you for your interest. Thank you for your interest. It appeared suddenly. It appeared suddenly. Usually well-dressed actors come here. Usually well-dressed actors come here. 2 is better than 1. 2 is better than 1. How much wine is in the fridge? How much wine is in the fridge? He didn't admit that my younger brother was a jewel thief. He didn't admit that my younger brother was a jewel thief. Not many onions. Not many onions. We were good students back then. We were good students back then. He will go to school anyway. He will go to school anyway. Who said I did this? Who said I did this? I do not know how to tell. I do not know how to tell. Where do you want to go? Where do you want to go? Does your mother read a book every weekend? Does your mother read a book every weekend? Would you buy the cologne? Would you buy the cologne? Other than that, does anyone have any ideas? Other than that, does anyone have any ideas? What lessons are there tomorrow? What lessons are there tomorrow? What is today's date? What is today's date? The dogs followed us. The dogs followed us. It can't be that heavy. It can't be that heavy. You finally realized that we are all the same. You finally realized that we are all the same. We met Jim on the way. We met Jim on the way. His scream silenced the rowdy youth. His scream silenced the rowdy youth. Do you think it is? Do you think it is? I have an earache. I have an earache. Work gloves were very worn. Work gloves were very worn. I just started my exam. I just started my exam. Would you like to have a drink with you? Would you like to have a drink with you? Please don't forget to give the key on the way. Please don't forget to give the key on the way. Do you want to be a doctor? Do you want to be a doctor? School is closing this month. School is closing this month. He will play football. He will play football. You will not talk about me. You will not talk about me. Tom went to school. Tom went to school. I was not rich. I was not rich. Please find the attached file. Please find the attached file. What is he doing here? What is he doing here? Can you study please? Can you study please? Plans for this weekend include turning wine into water. Plans for this weekend include turning wine into water. We have rooms facing the sea. We have rooms facing the sea. The latest news has interested us a lot. The latest news has interested us a lot. What can you do? What can you do? I'm fine thanks. What about you? I'm fine thanks. What about you? Is there anything missing at home? Is there anything missing at home? We can talk about this picture and then we'll talk about it. We can talk about this picture and then we'll talk about it. The bird escaped from the cage. The bird escaped from the cage. I've read all the books in the closet. I've read all the books in the closet. As far as I know, class starts at 9 o'clock. As far as I know, class starts at 9 o'clock. We are not playing. We are not playing. I'm asking my father for another house. I'm asking my father for another house. Who is your favorite author? Who is your favorite author? Would you put the toys away? Would you put the toys away? Thanks, we were just looking. Thanks, we were just looking. We want to add a training ticket. We want to add a training ticket. Shall we pack? Shall we pack? When will it be ready? When will it be ready? He skipped class with a good nickname. He skipped class with a good nickname. Turned down my offer. Turned down my offer. We should talk about this feature. We should talk about this feature. What job did you do today? What job did you do today? Who does this seat belong to? Who does this seat belong to? Shorten to ear level. Shorten to ear level. This is our best-selling product. This is our best-selling product. How many people need to work? How many people need to work? How long is that bridge? How long is that bridge? Sorry. Sorry. The museum entrance fee is included in the tour price. The museum entrance fee is included in the tour price. I play football. I play football. Whose turn is it now? Whose turn is it now? A fly landed on this ball. A fly landed on this ball. My secretary came to get them. My secretary came to get them. I do not know how to tell. I do not know how to tell. It was nothing. It was nothing. There is no limit to what a person can do. There is no limit to what a person can do. Looking at my new phone. Looking at my new phone. My friends and then their families came to us. My friends and then their families came to us. We are under enemy attack. We are under enemy attack. Hung the calendar. Hung the calendar. Tony is a very kind person. Tony is a very kind person. I enjoyed his company. I enjoyed his company. Thanks for sharing. Thanks for sharing. He realized that what he did was wrong. He realized that what he did was wrong. Do you have chicken doner? Do you have chicken doner? I studied English. I studied English. The friend will show you the rooms, please follow him. The friend will show you the rooms, please follow him. I went to school with my daughter. I went to school with my daughter. I must do my best. I must do my best. Medicines are more expensive than they used to be. Medicines are more expensive than they used to be. Do you have a house you want to restore? Do you have a house you want to restore? I'll be back at 6:30. I'll be back at 6:30. Please leave a tip at the restaurant we're going to tomorrow. Please leave a tip at the restaurant we're going to tomorrow. Frankly, I like him a lot. Frankly, I like him a lot. Do you know someone who has adopted a child? Do you know someone who has adopted a child? He speaks English well. He speaks English well. Guys, our lesson now is physics. Guys, our lesson now is physics. Who is taking it? Who is taking it? The park closes at 6 p.m. The park closes at 6 p.m. No one came to the table. No one came to the table. Why can't I see him? Why can't I see him? He didn't get many eggs. He didn't get many eggs. Finish your homework by the end of next week. Finish your homework by the end of next week. Is Tony going to the game with his friends to have fun tomorrow? Is Tony going to the game with his friends to have fun tomorrow? I would like an apple. I would like an apple. We had dinner in the afternoon and then we went to school. We had dinner in the afternoon and then we went to school. When would you like to eat? When would you like to eat? I hope you will be satisfied. I hope you will be satisfied. I got a better job after school. I got a better job after school. Can you come here? Will you come here? Can you come here? Can you come here? Will you come here? Can you come here? How many did I get in the exam? How many did I get in the exam? Are we not healthy? Are we not healthy? You must control your actions. You must control your actions. Immediately after your meeting, please send me your available times to meet tomorrow. Immediately after your meeting, please send me your available times to meet tomorrow. I want to play the piano. Which is your piano? I want to play the piano. Which is your piano? Blood is needed for the operation. Blood is needed for the operation. Where exactly is Norway? Where exactly is Norway? We go to the cinema every weekend. We go to the cinema every weekend. Car security systems have come a long way, but they're out to prove they can be beaten by their wits. Car security systems have come a long way, but they're out to prove they can be beaten by their wits. Expectation is not good. Expectation is not good. He brought the watermelon whole. He brought the watermelon whole. He's not James Bond, his name is Roger Moore. He's not James Bond, his name is Roger Moore. Good health? Good health? Now a better life will begin for me than before. Now a better life will begin for me than before. They were using my laptop. They were using my laptop. 5 Balkan records were broken today. 5 Balkan records were broken today. Fire ants just learned. Fire ants just learned. How would someone interested in adopting a child do that? How would someone interested in adopting a child do that? The teacher wants to see you at 6 o'clock. The teacher wants to see you at 6 o'clock. Who is that naughty? Who is that naughty? Do you know what's in the box? Do you know what's in the box? I can sing any song you want. I can sing any song you want. We're going to the amusement park on Saturday. We're going to the amusement park on Saturday. I wanted to let you know this. I wanted to let you know this. No way. No way. This is a book. This is a book. Friends are welcome. Friends are welcome. The black one is mine. The black one is mine. Do you like strawberry? Do you like strawberry? Anyone want to play tennis? Anyone want to play tennis? I will always love you. I will always love you. Can I ask a question? Can I ask a question? When did you divorce? When did you divorce? With strong wind warning. With strong wind warning. When does the match start? When does the match start? I'm Tom from XYZ Company. I'm Tom from XYZ Company. I'll probably stay home and watch TV. I'll probably stay home and watch TV. Good luck. Good luck. Would you like a sweater? Would you like a sweater? I bought it at the weekend market. I bought it at the weekend market. Have you ever eaten this dessert before? Have you ever eaten this dessert before? This boy has a great gift. This boy has a great gift. The temperature is increasing day by day. The temperature is increasing day by day. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. Shorten the edges a little. Shorten the edges a little. I don't like to exercise. I don't like to exercise. I love this picture. I love this picture. Tom is a good manager. Tom is a good manager. Let's get coffee. Let's get coffee. We looked into this issue but couldn't find the reason. We looked into this issue but couldn't find the reason. Do you like melon? Do you like melon? Tom bought a small piece of cake. Tom bought a small piece of cake. Can't make a discount? Can't make a discount? I am a singer. I am a singer. I asked him to start as soon as possible. I asked him to start as soon as possible. Where is the sink? Where is the sink? I went to the doctor. I went to the doctor. Which is your favorite color? Which is your favorite color? I want to get a suggestion from my father. I want to get a suggestion from my father. If you come back, we'll have dinner. If you come back, we'll have dinner. Also, give a pen to the person who comes. Also, give a pen to the person who comes. You should improve your skills. You should improve your skills. First of all, this problem is very difficult, and finally I think the ticket will not be completed. First of all, this problem is very difficult, and finally I think the ticket will not be completed. Where was he? Where was he? No, I don't want anything from you. No, I don't want anything from you. See you tomorrow at school. See you tomorrow at school. I do not know what to say. I do not know what to say. He speaks French very well. He speaks French very well. I recommend it. I recommend it. Which model would you like to cut? Which model would you like to cut? In my opinion. In my opinion. Why did mud splash on the boot? Why did mud splash on the boot? Why are you always late? Why are you always late? Blue color is better. Blue color is better. Can you wear this headset? Can you wear this headset? Why don't you like him? Why don't you like him? Maybe we should add it to the shopping list. Maybe we should add it to the shopping list. People crossing the crosswalk are in a hurry. People crossing the crosswalk are in a hurry. How do I speak English? How do I speak English? What will the weather be like? What will the weather be like? The number 30 is a sign of the end of a news story. The number 30 is a sign of the end of a news story. This load is too much for the car. This load is too much for the car. He had decided to accept his destiny by accepting his destiny. He had decided to accept his destiny by accepting his destiny. I'm going to my mom's tomorrow. I'm going to my mom's tomorrow. I don't know how to escape. I don't know how to escape. Yes, children, our lesson is geography. Yes, children, our lesson is geography. Were they playing in the garden? Were they playing in the garden? He was right after all. He was right after all. These fish still look very lively. These fish still look very lively. Sorry, it's been a long time since my last email. Sorry, it's been a long time since my last email. My son doesn't like pickles very much. My son doesn't like pickles very much. I am not very confident in English. I am not very confident in English. Even if there are sick players in the team, we will play the game. Even if there are sick players in the team, we will play the game. I want to discover what I can do. I want to discover what I can do. I'm sorry for not understanding you. I'm sorry for not understanding you. Citizens must pay their taxes. Citizens must pay their taxes. Why don't you take a hit? Why don't you take a hit? The 5-year-old boy touched the statues in the museum and the security guards warned them. The 5-year-old boy touched the statues in the museum and the security guards warned them. My bag will come too. My bag will come too. Would you like something to drink with it? Would you like something to drink with it? May I ask you something? May I ask you something? Customer address was wrong. Customer address was wrong. Happy holidays. Happy holidays. You can pay your phone bill. You can pay your phone bill. It's too late for you to catch up with me now. It's too late for you to catch up with me now. Which languages do you speak? Which languages do you speak? Where would you like to meet? Where would you like to meet? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Can I try this? Can I try this? Why on earth did you tell me that? Why on earth did you tell me that? Which of these bags do you like the most? Which of these bags do you like the most? From my point of view. From my point of view. Who cleaned the towel? Who cleaned the towel? Men's locker room. Men's locker room. I'm going to need good guys like you. I'm going to need good guys like you. I'm busy right now, I can't pick up my phone. I'm busy right now, I can't pick up my phone. The window was broken. The window was broken. Why don't you answer the phone? Why don't you answer the phone? Which countries did you go to last year? Which countries did you go to last year? What's on the menu today? What's on the menu today? Who is it dangerous for? Who is it dangerous for? Which gift would you most like to receive? Which gift would you most like to receive? I left the table appropriately. I left the table appropriately. Please listen carefully to the explanations we will make for your safety. Please listen carefully to the explanations we will make for your safety. Women's locker room. Women's locker room. It's much better to play. It's much better to play. I'll have Urfa kebab. I'll have Urfa kebab. I saw the man who was your boss. I saw the man who was your boss. Do you know the situation I'm in? Do you know the situation I'm in? I love buttered eggs. I love buttered eggs. He decided that time was stronger than any excuse he had ever used. He decided that time was stronger than any excuse he had ever used. I don't want to be at work. I don't want to be at work. I went to Boston by train. I went to Boston by train. Can the next customer come? Can the next customer come? Can you provide design evaluation? Can you provide design evaluation? What did you do? What did you do? My house is not far from here. My house is not far from here. How about dinner? How about dinner? Lemon is sour. Lemon is sour. We looked into this issue but couldn't find the reason. We looked into this issue but couldn't find the reason. They are prepared for the exam. They are prepared for the exam. When do you think? When do you think? It is dangerous if the dog does not bark. It is dangerous if the dog does not bark. Is there salt in the house? Is there salt in the house? What is the most dangerous animal known? What is the most dangerous animal known? He married and embraced his new life. He married and embraced his new life. Not sure, it may take longer. Not sure, it may take longer. Didn't you like this? Didn't you like this? What time does the train leave? What time does the train leave? Please keep the backs of your seats upright. Please keep the backs of your seats upright. We became friends with Tom. We became friends with Tom. What kind of stories would you like to write when you grow up? What kind of stories would you like to write when you grow up? I recommend this company's product to you. I recommend this company's product to you. I make desserts very well. I make desserts very well. We are sorry to report this to you. We are sorry to report this to you. I saw the man who was your boss. I saw the man who was your boss. Do you want to eat melon? Do you want to eat melon? I will come from work. I will come from work. I'm almost out of food. I'm almost out of food. 140 hours standby time. 140 hours standby time. Do you want to eat? Do you want to eat? We are usually in bed before midnight. We are usually in bed before midnight. We have to go to the supermarket. We have to go to the supermarket. Do you know what Tom is capable of? Do you know what Tom is capable of? Hope you enjoyed the food. Hope you enjoyed the food. Do you want to talk to me now? Do you want to talk to me now? It is used to ask questions about people. It is used to ask questions about people. May you kiss many hands. May you kiss many hands. Does your mother read a book every weekend? Does your mother read a book every weekend? Hand sanitizer was actually a clear adhesive. Hand sanitizer was actually a clear adhesive. Well, maybe not always. Well, maybe not always. Can I sit here? Can I sit here? How do people you know celebrate their 40s? How do people you know celebrate their 40s? Why should we waste time? Why should we waste time? Call an ambulance immediately. Call an ambulance immediately. Here are our smallest models. Here are our smallest models. Definitely this is the correct answer. Definitely this is the correct answer. What can I do for you? What can I do for you? You are so smart. You are so smart. I came with the computer but there was no electricity. I came with the computer but there was no electricity. Here's your money. Here's your money. Do you sleep well at night? Do you sleep well at night? You are taller so you can play basketball better. You are taller so you can play basketball better. That's enough work. That's enough work. I recommend this color. I recommend this color. I haven't seen John since school. I haven't seen John since school. This is not a sensible move. This is not a sensible move. Can you spell your name, please? Can you spell your name, please? What job do you do? What job do you do? 140 hours standby time. 140 hours standby time. What is your brother's favorite game? What is your brother's favorite game? I attended a few meetings and also looked at Danny 99 tickets. I attended a few meetings and also looked at Danny 99 tickets. When they return, they will not find me. When they return, they will not find me. Just because it's red doesn't mean you can't drink it. Just because it's red doesn't mean you can't drink it. The customer refused to accept the order. The customer refused to accept the order. I've been writing this since morning. I've been writing this since morning. How many different cities have you lived in? How many different cities have you lived in? We lost in the court case. We lost in the court case. Which animal do you like? Which animal do you like? This is a disappointment. This is a disappointment. No matter how beautiful the sunset was, it saddened her to know it was bigger one day. No matter how beautiful the sunset was, it saddened her to know it was bigger one day. Not often. Not often. How's it going? How's it going? What is the most dangerous thing in your home? What is the most dangerous thing in your home? Will you be a candidate in the elections? Will you be a candidate in the elections? Where should I leave the keys? Where should I leave the keys? My loved ones. My loved ones. We worked with Tom yesterday. The topic we're working on is conflict on incoming data. We worked with Tom yesterday. The topic we're working on is conflict on incoming data. When will the meal be ready? When will the meal be ready? He signed his last book. He signed his last book. We all sit together. We all sit together. So, can you come to the office? So, can you come to the office? No ketchup. No ketchup. Have you ever seen a firefly? Have you ever seen a firefly? Why don't you wear makeup? Why don't you wear makeup? Would you like ice cream with it? Would you like ice cream with it? What is your date of birth? What is your date of birth? Can I have a cup of coffee in the morning? Can I have a cup of coffee in the morning? Escalator not working. Escalator not working. Do you like to work hard? Do you like to work hard? Shorten the sides a little. Shorten the sides a little. See you next time. See you next time. Homesickness has become contagious in the young camper's cabin. Homesickness has become contagious in the young camper's cabin. Can you call him? Can you call him? There were major conflicts in World War I. There were major conflicts in World War I. My phone is out of charge. My phone is out of charge. The football field is surrounded by a wall. The football field is surrounded by a wall. Is it better to rent or buy? Is it better to rent or buy? What is the earliest time you have a bus to Istanbul? What is the earliest time you have a bus to Istanbul? There will be bugs. There will be bugs. Should you? Should you? I don't want to be a doctor. I don't want to be a doctor. Why did you want to learn English? Why did you want to learn English? I had a child. I had a child. How do you like to celebrate your birthday? How do you like to celebrate your birthday? You surprised me. You surprised me. Shall I take it with the machine? Shall I take it with the machine? Tom cooks more deliciously than his wife. Tom cooks more deliciously than his wife. All right, everyone, come back to class. All right, everyone, come back to class. They will read the newspaper. They will read the newspaper. He always looks cheerful. He always looks cheerful. Written warnings in user manuals are worthless, as rabbits cannot read. Written warnings in user manuals are worthless, as rabbits cannot read. I want a room with a balcony. I want a room with a balcony. Look at that building. Look at that building. Is this a realistic estimate? Is this a realistic estimate? Is this your first visit to the USA? Is this your first visit to the USA? You must not give up. You must not give up. Did you have a reservation? Did you have a reservation? I confess I love this job. I confess I love this job. I appreciate your behavior. I appreciate your behavior. Guys, shall we play basketball? Guys, shall we play basketball? You have to take your bag when you go out. You have to take your bag when you go out. It gets very hot in the summer in Spain. It gets very hot in the summer in Spain. He left the house at 9:30 in the morning. He left the house at 9:30 in the morning. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Since when have you had a headache? Since when have you had a headache? He was a little tired, just like in the painting. He was a little tired, just like in the painting. Don't do this to me again. Don't do this to me again. Hi, how are you? Hi, how are you? Hi, Tom. How are you? Hi, Tom. How are you?